Stay glued to your seats, as these are the top 20 goals in Premier League history. And kicking off this video is the legendary Wayne Rooney at number 20. Picture this: Manchester United are facing off against Newcastle in the 2004-05 season, and their brilliant new signing, Wayne Rooney, is on fire. And that's exactly when he unleashes a volley that violently screams Shearer's iconic goal. But that's not all. It's a shot that fizzes into the net, leaving the Premier League shop-stopping titan Sheikh Gibbon completely stranded. Boom! Now, I suggest you hold on to your seats, because coming up at number 19 is Arsenal treating us to an exemplary masterpiece of teamwork against Norwich City. I would call this a symphony of passing perfection, where Jack Wilshere passed the ball with such confidence, being the little maestro he was. Now, if you see closely, the ball is gliding between players like it's on a mission, while Norwich's defence can only stand there and witness the magic of tiki-taka as the ball finds the net. Wenger ball at its finest. Moving on, at number 18 is Michael Essien with a moment that's etched in history forever. You see, Chelsea's unbeaten streak was on the line against Arsenal in 2006, while they were 1-0 down in the 84th minute. And that's when Michael Essien, the Ghanaian midfield magic, stepped up for the London Blues. He received a pass, unleashed a shot from way downtown, and the ball found the net. Now, while you may think it's just a goal, we think it's a moment of pure magic. But hold on, we're not done yet, as at number 17, Tony Yeboah takes us back to a time where Leeds United ruled the pitch. It's fair to say that this goal against Liverpool looks like it came right off a blockbuster movie. Let me explain. The ball falls from the sky, Yeboah's off balance. But all that doesn't matter because he unleashes a venomous volley that ricochets off the crossbar with a sound that echoes through eternity. What a ferocious strike. Moving on to number 16, get ready for a tailor-made blast. Matthew Taylor's brilliant effort against Everton is like a thunderclap that surely leaves you in awe. You see, as the ball's up for grabs after a challenge, Taylor seizes the opportunity when he shoots from a mile away, and in a shocking series of events, even Tim Howard can only stand and watch as it zooms into the net. And honestly, apart from being a stunning goal, it's a statement of pure skill, and a testament to a rising star. Now let's fast forward to number 15, where Vincent Kompany steps up for Manchester City in a nail-biting title race against Leicester. With only one game to go after this one, City couldn't afford to drop points, and Kompany knew it. But with his nerves of steel, and despite Aguero screaming at him to not shoot, he unleashed a long-range strike that kisses the top corner to score his 100th goal for City and retain their Premier League title. Truly a captain's moment. Now, hold your breath for number 14, as Dalian Atkinson takes us back to the Premier League's early days, when he scored a stunning goal against Wimbledon. As you can see, Atkinson dances through challenges, combines skill and audacity, and finishes with flair. But it's not just a goal that's embedded in memory. It's a masterpiece from the Premier League's first campaign. Moving on, number 13 brings us to Steven Gerrard, one of the greatest maestros of the pitch. Now, we know Gerrard is commonly known for his brilliant passes, but did you know he unleashed a brilliant strike against Middlesbrough in 2005 that's as clean as a whistle? Yep, that's right. It's a goal that showcased his versatility and a reminder that Gerrard isn't just a great passer. He's also a force to be reckoned with in front of the net. And now, let's talk about number 12, the audacious scorpion kick by Arsenal's Olivier Giroud. Inspired by Henrik Mkhitaryan's similar effort, this was a goal that defied physics. Now, any normal person would finish this with a well-timed volley, but not Giroud, as his scorpion kick against Crystal Palace left everyone speechless. Even Arsene Wenger, who's seen it all, couldn't help but be shocked by the sheer skill on display. Well, that's another way to impress the gaffer on your second league start. Coming up next at number 11, Didier Drogba graces us with a goal that defines his legacy. It's fair to say that this rocket against Everton in 2006 is a symphony of power and precision. Let me explain. You see, Drogba unleashed a strike from well outside the D, and left goalkeeper Tim Howard rooted to the spot. Damn, that's the second time Tim Howard has made this list. But what can I say? It's almost as if he never forgot to make a difference every time he stepped on the pitch. And that reminds me, before we move on to the top 10 goals on this list, make sure you don't forget to press the like and subscribe button. Now, hold on tight, because at number 10, we're talking about the incomparable Paul Scholes. Now, the midfield genius was known for his wonder goals, and this lobbed volley against Aston Villa in 2006 is no less than a masterpiece. He scored from outside the box. It's fair to say that Scholes' strikes are like fine wine. They get better with age, and leave fans in awe of his skill and precision. Coming up next...
Cisse! Oh, that is sensational!
Yep, that's right. Papis Demba Cisse takes us to number 9 with his unreal goal. Only with a crazy touch of outside-of-the-foot brilliance, Cisse managed to beat Petr Cech, one of the finest goalkeepers of his time. It's truly a moment that shows the art of striking a football. And Cisse leaves us all wondering how on earth he pulled it off. You have to see it to believe it. And number 8 brings us to Paolo Di Canio, the Italian maestro. Now, his volley against Wimbledon isn't just about technique, it's about audacity. The acute angle, the sublime striking. It's honestly a goal that's etched in memory, a display of pure genius that will never get old. And speaking of pure genius, at number 7 we have the legend Eric Cantona. His stunning goal against Sunderland is truly a symphony of football brilliance. When he starts the move, orchestrates the pass, and finishes with a delicate chip that drifts over the goalkeeper. Also, it would be fair to say that this goal defines Cantona's artistry, as well as his place among the best in the beautiful game. Now hold on to your hats for number 6, as David Beckham takes us to new heights with his halfway line strike against Wimbledon. It's audacious, and it's pure Beckham. Just as the ball leaves his foot, you just know it's destined for the net. It's a moment that marks the start of Beckham's rise to global superstardom, and a strike that's etched in football heritage. But speaking of football heritage, number 5 belongs to the one and only Thierry Henry, a player who left a big mark on English football. Now, we know TT scored a lot of brilliant goals in his Arsenal career, but his goal against Manchester United is like a symphony of ball-striking perfection. As you can see, TT conveniently takes the ball, chips it, and scores an unbelievable volley that soars over the goalkeeper's head. Well, assisting yourself never looked this easy before. And now, number 4 marks Cristiano Ronaldo's territory, where his outrageous free kick against Portsmouth is like a thunderbolt from the heavens. CR7's rocket curves, dips, and found the top corner from 30 yards out. And despite already having the PFA Young Player of the Year award to his name, this was just the start for a young CR7. But I suggest you stay right where you are for number 3, because Wayne Rooney is about to blow your mind with his bicycle kick in a Manchester derby. You see, the recipe for this outrageous goal only had 3 things: Nani's cross, City's solid defence, and Rooney's audacity, which came together in a moment of sheer beauty. It's truly a goal that's stunning, jaw-dropping, and one that fans will cherish forever. And not to mention, the number 2 spot goes to Robin van Persie and his perfect volley against Aston Villa, in a match where United were on their way to be crowned champions for the last time under Fergie. And in a match where Van Persie scored a hat-trick, Wayne Rooney lobbed the ball for a cross, and his perfect timing, and a volley that's sheer perfection, gave the Dutchman his second goal of the match. What an outrageous strike. And finally, at the pinnacle of greatness, we have Dennis Bergkamp's goal against Newcastle at number 1. It had to be Dennis, right? I mean, just look at the counter-attack. The smooth touch that leaves defenders in the dust, the swift turn and the calm finish. It's honestly a goal that transcends words. But that's not all. Bergkamp's elegance and skill are on full display in this one, reminding us all why we fell in love with football in the first place. So, there you have it, folks. The top 20 goals in Premier League history. Now, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting football content.